Hello, I hope you're having a great day. Today I wanted to address a question that I get a lot of times, and it's about our adrenal health. So if you ever have a question, you can send us a message for Ask the Doctors, and we will pick certain ones to answer each week. Especially, we're going to start off with those that are common, but also any of them, because we want to see you be able to implement some of the lifestyle choices that you can make to improve your health at home and create a better life for yourself. So today's question is about adrenal support. This is something that many people have found that they are lacking energy, they are feeling exhausted, they are having trouble just kind of adapting to their life. And so this can be seen in adrenal fatigue. There's a lot of symptoms that can go with it. And people are often just wondering, how come I don't have the energy that I used to have? How come I'm not able to kind of go with the flow and adapt to what life is bringing me? And that can come with some adrenal fatigue. And so I want to go over some of the things that I do myself to support my adrenals. Now, they are part of your endocrine system. They are affected by your hormones. They help make the hormones that your body needs to function properly each and every day. They are, the adrenal glands are in your lower part, kind of by your kidneys. So if I put my hand right here and where these fingers are, that back point in your low back, that's where you'll find your kidneys, and it is a little gland that's on top of the kidneys. So when we're addressing it, we do want to kind of stimulate that area, and I'm going to show you a couple little things that you can do for it. Okay, so one of the things that, of course, this is going to be general today because I don't know the root cause of your adrenal fatigue, and that would be something that we would have to talk about and really look at your history and your lifestyle to determine what's going on and how to ideally support it. But overall, adrenals can be supported with a lot of lifestyle changes. So there's, of course, many things that keep you healthy. One of the first things we're going to go over is eating right. So eating right to support your adrenals is going to look a lot like looking at your adaptogenic intake. Adaptogens are herbs, plants that help you adapt to life. Okay, and so they're going to help you take those in, and your body actually, if you need more of something, there's a hormone that you need more of, it'll actually start producing more of that hormone. But if you need less of it, your body will naturally take that herb and it'll support in your body in making less of a certain hormone. So it just depends if it's cortisol, if it's your hormonal your hormones such as like estrogen and progesterone and different things like that. So your body will naturally make more or less. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to talk about with adaptogens. And but eating right, we're going to decrease our sugars. So sugars can be how many grains you're taking, that you're taking in, because that becomes sugar in our body. But also fake sugars. What are you consuming that might have some neurotoxins such as aspartame, Splenda, some of those fake sugars that cause more stress to our bodies than anything good? Are you doing diet sodas? Those are not good for our systems. Or are you taking sodas that do have a lot of sugar content? Or maybe you're eating a lot of prepackaged foods. So those are going to be some things that you'll want to reduce in your life to support your adrenal glands and your overall health. We want to increase the amount of greens that we're eating, whether it be by greens powder or actually like wonderful greens. Eat vegetables with every meal. That is absolutely wonderful. If you can even increase by one greens serving a day, you'll see a difference, and more. Supplements, make sure you're taking some healthy supplements, and that's something we can discuss more on a one-on-one basis. Making sure you have a good bioavailable whole food supplement to make sure your body is getting in all of the nutrients that it needs on a day-to-day basis for optimal health. All right. Some of the adaptogenic herbs that I love to incorporate on a daily basis are going to be things like ashwagandha, holy basil, and other adaptogens, eleuthero root, which is a type of ginseng, and some others. So one of the supplements I do like that has some adaptogenic herbs in it is called Mito 2 Max. That one is for energy and stamina, and what it does is it's the mitochondria is the part of the body, the part of the cell that creates our energy. And so we want optimal function. So those adaptogenic herbs that are found in there, so the other ingredients are going to help support just optimal function of the mitochondria so that you can get more adrenal health. Okay, so other things that I add into my daily protocol and things that I do are going to be blends. I love to use essential oils, certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils to support me, because when I'm using dried herbs, I lose a lot of those essential oils in there. And so it helps create a whole plant compound that is going to support our body. Plus these, the certified pure therapeutic grade oils are medicinal, and so they really help our bodies out that way. So I have a blend that I make with clove, frankincense, lemon, and frankincense, and basil that I put over those kidney points, over the adrenal glands, and that I do that a couple times a day to support my adrenals, along with my supplements and daily lifestyles that I do. So hopefully you can incorporate some of those. If you have questions about it, please let me know. When it comes to exercise, that's another aspect that will affect our overall health. So exercise, things if you're really, adrenals has to do with a lot of stress. A lot of times that's when we're feeling the adrenal fatigue, is we're drinking way too much coffee, not getting enough sleep, and we are overworked. And we need to pick some certain exercise that's going to help our cortisol, our stress hormones, go down. So things like just doing a nice walk, things like doing some yoga, some Pilates, something that's a little slower paced and helps you focus on your breath. Those exercises are going to help lower our cortisol levels, lower our stress hormones, and support our adrenals. If you are into doing endurance, running, endurance training, then using the Maffetone method for your training is going to help lower those levels as well. Okay, and if you have questions, of course, we can go discuss this more, or send the Ask the Docs question for another video. All right, when the other aspect is going to be rest and managing our stress. This is going to be very important to supporting our adrenals. So doing some breathing exercises is going to be very important. Using calming essential oils to help calm you in times of stress, in times where you're kind of go, allowing your body to recover. So the better sleep you get, the more you get to recover and heal while you're sleeping and you're ready for the next day. So using some lavender at night to sleep better, or some serenity to help get you into deeper sleep and let your mind rest at night is going to be important. Also, adding oils to your diffuser like I have here. I love to add things like wild orange and frankincense to help calm the stress levels, but also balance essential oil. It's help grounding and helps create that stable energy throughout the day, or stable emotional well-being. Okay. Reducing our toxic load is going to be very important as well. So if this has been a chronic issue for you, you could look at doing the Cleanse and Restore program. You can look at eliminating any artificial fragrances that you have in your home that are causing toxic overload into your system and more stress. Artificial fragrances really do affect our brain in so many ways that people aren't aware of, and we need to replace those with natural scents and essential oils. Reducing your toxic load in the sugars I mentioned. Your cleaners, do check your ingredients for the cleaners. If you're not aware of this sort of thing, let us know and we can go over that. But that's going to all help reduce your toxic load and create less stress in your system. And then informed self-care. What do you do when you are feeling stressed, right? So pulling out those essential oils to help you calm down. Do you do some breathing work to help you feel more centered, some meditation, some prayer, also some infusions. So unlike doing a cup of tea, I love to create some infusions with, you can use the holy basil, you can use some different adaptogenic herbs like that to create your tea, or even some Roman chamomile tea, some lavender tea, some soothing, calming teas. That would be great. But instead of just doing a cup, I want you to strengthen it. So an infusion is when you put the cup of tea and you put the herbs in there and you let it steep for 4 hours. I have another video on infusions. You can take a look if you want to learn how to do that. But doing things like that will help your body in those circumstances. And then we have proactive healthcare. What are you doing proactively day in and day out or week after week to help support your system to make sure that you're healthy and able to adapt to life? Chiropractic care is very essential in this area because it is your nervous system, your brain and your nervous system that controls how your body functions. When the bones that protect the brain and spinal cord are out of alignment, it causes extra stress in your overall system. And so you feel like this extra nervous system tension that you may not even be aware of. It's your subconscious more that is reacting, and then you can't adapt to life. So making sure that you're in proper alignment, that you get checked by your chiropractor is going to be very important in your proactive health care. Are you also getting massages on a regular basis? What are you doing to help support your body overall that you have to make maybe an appointment for? All right, so I hope this helps. This is, again, I'm just touching key. If you want to talk more about it, specifically about your case, you're welcome to make an appointment with us, or you can also send a question to Ask the Docs, and we will hopefully get to your question real soon too. Have a fabulous day. I want to ask you something just quickly before we go. What will you do today that will impact your health and well-being today and for the rest of your days? Okay? Make good choices. Be great. Have fun. Love you all. Bye-bye.